All, welcome to my YouTube channel for ServiceNow hacks. Let's get started. In this video, the topic which I'm checking is the basic troubleshooting steps for email if the notifications are not being sent to the particular user, right? So we'll go one by one, step by step process. If you get any issue that notifications are not being sent or the particular user is not receiving the notification or anything, right? The first step we go to email property. This is the first ever point we go and check whether email sending is enabled. There is no other email ID updated here for any other case. Email receiving is updated, right? If the email sending everything is enabled, and then also the notifications are not triggering, the second step which we will go is email accounts. Okay, and if since it is a sending, so we go to SMTP. If it is a receiving, then we check the pop, both the accounts, right? We just go here SMTP and we do the test connection. Usually, since this is ServiceNow accounts, both SMTP and POP for sending and receiving, you should not be getting a issue. If at all you are getting an issue, here it will show connection is not successful, unsuccessful, anything where you can troubleshoot with ServiceNow for further. Or if you have connected with your organization email box, then you have to investigate further if the connection is not successful here for sending, and if the receiving is happening, again for testing the connection, you can check it out. One more thing here I want to say, if you want to connect your Gmail to your POP, Gmail to your PDI, ServiceNow PDI, I have already uploaded the video. Please go and check there. So if two as accounts are checked properly, then the next step which you need to check is under the email property. If you go, we also have a link here, email diagnostic. So if you go here, here you can see if the sending is not enabled, or here you will get a red messages that why it is not uh, sending, or when the last time the email was sent or received, right, along with the connection status here. Then you also have a SMTP sender job and you know receiving job, sender and email reader job, both is there. You go here and check the reader. Here you will definitely get whether it is running or ready, or if you are not, if the job is not running, you will also have other error, permanent error, queued or error, something like that you'll have, where you may have to troubleshoot that. This is the next thing which you need to check for both email sender and receiver, right? This is the third thing you are checking. Suppose if the email, these three steps, whichever I told you, is for a entire, instance level. Nobody will be getting a message or mail if these three are having an issue. Suppose if particular user come and say that the user, particular one user or 10 users are not receiving a email where rest are getting a email notification, right? So first thing what we will check is we go to user table and we check their email addresses. So it will be synced, not synced, everything we will get to know based on the email addresses, right? So here we have some email, here we have some email. Whether this is proper, maintained, email ID is properly updated, we will check here. If the email ID is updated here in the table, the next step what we do, we go to user preferences. We also check there whether the preferences is set, whether the particular user have disabled his preference for particular notification or not, right? That is the next step we will check. Other thing what we will check is we also go to all the notification and we check whether whether we have notification enabled properly, whom to send is maintained properly, everything, right? So these are the steps you need to check. Along with this, we also have two more new thing which you need to check is if the user ID is updated properly, updated in the user table, then ensure you are going to this table, cmn underscore notify underscore device. Notification devices like that, we have one more table with ServiceNow. When notifications are being sent from ServiceNow will always check this table for primary email or secondary email to take the email address from here. So you can see, I have updated my email ID for this user, and that is getting synced in this table also. If you see for this user, see there is a email ID which got updated. If I change something here, like test@gmail.com. right? And if you refresh this, see, this got updated to test@gmail.com. So these two are in sync via business rule. Whenever you insert any user data into user table, or if you update any email for the existing user, both will get synced to notification devices table. Here, by any chance, if the email ID is empty or wrong email ID is updated, then even though you have a proper email ID in the user table, the notification will not trigger to that particular user. So ensure you are checking this table, notification devices, which is a very, proper one, right? The next, thing which is recently introduced is bounced email. So bounced email addresses are actually saved here in the bounce email address. Sometimes what happened, ServiceNow is trying to send a notification, email notification to the email ID because of any issue. If they getting bounced back because user may have reached his spaces or Outlook issue, Exchange issue, anything, right? So if the email is bounced back, then those are the IDs which are saved here with the failed count as 1, 2, 3. And if the failed count reaches to 10, right, then the state may update it from new to blocked or unblocked, basically. If it is blocked or if it is in new state, any other state, the email may not trigger, to particular user. Ensure you come and delete this, or you go and if the state is blocked, you from blocked, you can unblock it. And better if you delete the entry from here, and you can also check why those particular users email IDs are blocked and what might be the reason, right? So this is newly introduced feature. So this is the sixth thing you need to check it out. So, these are the steps we usually check, all right? Please check all these users. This may be one of the, issue which is causing for notification. And if any one of the issues resolved, your notification should go and, should trigger perfectly fine. So that's it for this video. And if you have any particular topic, if you want to make a video with, please comment on the video and I'll try to make a video on that also. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.